Welcome to Atlanta Tarot. This is the tarot forecast for Libra for late September, October 2022. Happy birthday, Libra. You are in your first house. We are in the sign of Libra, so it is the element of air, and the first house is, the spotlight is on you. So rejig your image, whatever you want to do, cut your hair, just be out there in the spotlight. Enjoy your first house this month of your birthday. And we have the Five of Cups. People coming back from the past, emotional situations that you thought were dead in the water, connections that you thought were long severed, or something happened and people were just on a different path to you, or you know, different things were happening in their life, and so you kind of lost touch for a bit, but now they're back. Or as well, it could be that they're just thinking of you too, and just trying to think, oh my God, why did I do that? You know, that was just such a stupid little storm in a teacup type of effort. But, you know, this is very much the energy around your birthday month. So it's a nice one to have. End of a family curse coming in here. An air card as well. Very much the end of a difficult period. If you've been dealing with all sorts of matters of the intellect, the mind, all this stuff. You've just come out of your 12th house. So there might have been some very difficult scenarios this last 4 weeks that you've gone, oh, for God's sake, I can't seem to move forward, like blockages, all that sort of thing, trouble with the family, issues. That's coming to an end, so you can just be happy about that. What's influenced that to come in, and the rest of the reading is, now we have a month of nice plain sailing, smooth waters, out of the chop, gone, just cruise along. And that's what happens, you know, once we sort of accept things are a bit rough and horrible, we just ride it through, and then it's over, isn't it? And then you think, oh well, you know, what was all that about? It's when you're using too much of that air energy, or that mind intellectual energy, Libra, that really can sort of, sometimes you need to kind of balance it out with your intuition, don't you? Or we all do, because we can all get into that frazzle. Let's see what was going on in your 12th house, which was August, September, and very much the King of Wands, so very much movement, somebody coming and going, and very strong male figure around you, sort of a fire sign person, a comer and a goer. You know, a male energy that's always got to be on the move, and they're very much that kind of energy that they, you know, it's non-stop, literally. They're always doing something physical, and it can be a bit, especially if you've been in your 12th house, this kind of energy can be really disruptive, because you're like, oh my God, you know, it's too much. And that is the King of Wands. But on a good day, you know, and when you're in a good house, you can just go, yeah, great, fun, you know, laughter. But when you're in your 12th house, it's very much a solitary time. It's like your cleansing time of the year. So it's this kind of energy can be a bit of a pest. Movement, too much movement. I hope that makes sense. He is positive, but then, you know, especially when you're in your 12th house, you kind of like, no, just go away, will you? Okay, so that still is around today. So let's see, recent influences, and we have looking out to far horizons. Great foundations have been built. You have got standing on strong foundations. So whatever can happen now, things are moving forward. Once again, it's Wands. You know, your sort of projects, you really kind of realise they're going places. They're going to do really well. You've put in all the hard work, so there you go. And with the King of Wands there too, that's also a good energy to have around, especially when you're being creative, Libra. So even though it can be a bit disturbing and pesty, it also engenders a lot of creativity. So you kind of, it's kind of a good vibe to have, especially with projects that you're really sort of working hard on, creativity, that kind of thing. Let's see the lesson you'll be learning in your birthday month. And we have money coming in. No worries about money. Your money's there. There's stability there. There's new beginnings with money. There's new projects that will bring in money. But not necessarily like money that you need. It's just like it's like a new beginning. It's a breakthrough with something that you've been really working hard on. And it does bring money. Not that money, money, sometimes we think money's the answer to everything, but often it's projects too that you've really worked hard on, that you want that breakthrough. So it's a beautiful card to have for your birthday as well. Very earthed too, Libra, so that's nice. Near future, and we have the Knight of Swords, so very much an abrupt sort of change of energy coming in. So very much expect the unexpected coming in. It's a young male energy, a bit of an immature energy. Can be somebody coming in, offering you something and then disappearing into the mist. And you're like, oh God, what was that all about? And that could be also this Five of Cups, reconnecting with somebody there. But that's good. I mean, it's good as long as you're aware that it's sort of like fleeting and it comes in out of nowhere and does cause a bit of a disturbance. But what the hell, it doesn't really matter. It's usually sort of a surge of this swords. Interesting ideas, all that kind of thing. All the air sign qualities is the Knight of Swords. However, he comes in very quickly and then leaves very quickly. So grab it while it's there. What's happening you're not realising, and we have the beautiful Page of Cups. So new inspiration coming in emotionally, things doing really well emotionally. Can be the children or the grandchildren in your life that sort of really bring that ray of sunshine in, that lovely connection, re-sparking too of relationships, as well. As we know, the 12-month cycle of our years brings all sorts of things into play. Things come, they go. Just the cycle of life, I guess. But that's a very encouraging, beautiful energy. Let's see what others see you as. And new adventures starting, new chapters starting, new cycle, in fact, Libra. So that's a really nice card to get the Fool at this time, because you're off on a new adventure and you've certainly worked hard for it and been through a bit of a difficult period on and off this year, which is normal for all of us. But it's a lovely card to sort of go, you're expecting to launch yourself into a new adventure. What you're feeling positive about: standing up for yourself, defending your territory, creatively just going for it, just going, yeah, well, don't compare yourself to other people, just do what you're doing. Get it out there, be competitive, stand up for yourself. It's a really nice card too, but it does talk about defending yourself, because often, it's all hard for us human beings. We just, we need to learn to stand up for ourselves and say what we think, rather than just, sitting there suffering and thinking, oh, I should have said something. So very much a month of, just being real and saying what you think. And also in terms of creativity, just don't, it's a very competitive world we live in. So just know that everything you've put in is yours. So just stand up for it as well. Defend it. The outcome. And we have the beautiful stability card of the 10 of coins. So really nice as well. So you've got the Ace of Coins, you've got the 10 of Coins, You've got stability coming in. You've got, you know, you really sort of done a good job on your day job, whatever that is, even if you don't work anymore or you do creative things. It's just a culmination of work done and a job well done. So it's a nice card to have. And it's very reassuring as well, especially these days. Let's have a look at your message. Birthday people. Wisdom. Ah, what a good one. Know well what leads you forward and what holds you back, and choose the path that leads to wisdom. Happy birthday. Wisdom's an amazing, amazing attribute. Thank you very much, Libra. Enjoy your birthdays.